Sub-Zero wins. Fatality.
Do I have your attention now? Good. Proven fact, Hillary Clinton does not like Mortal Kombat or mature rated games for that matter. She's going to outlaw both of them. That's if you vote for her in 2016. But you're smart. You wouldn't do that. Anyway, guys, what is going on? This is Music Major coming to you guys live in Mortal Kombat X. Or is it MK10? Anybody want to tell me that? Mortal Kombat X, Mortal Kombat 10? I guess it's open to interpretation. But in case you've been living under a rock for many years, guys, Mortal Kombat is a fighting game in which two players fight to the death against one another with a variety of attacks, special moves, and gruesome, and I do mean gruesome, fatalities. Some of the things that you want to look for this year is there's a huge new feature that you're seeing demonstrated right now called Faction Wars, where you pick one of 5 factions and you represent them in online battles, single-player campaigns, and you work to gather points for your faction and unlock presents for everybody, which is great. Everybody loves presents and free stuff. I'm in like the Suckies faction right now. I think I'm in like, I'm not Lin Kuei, but I think I'm White Lotus or something like that. But regardless, it's a fun little element and a neat little caveat that they've added to the game. Some of the other things that you'll notice too is the energy meter is back that you saw in Mortal Kombat 9 on the 360, where you can trigger these tremendous X-ray attacks. And much like in Injustice Gods Among Us, the interactive environments are back too, where you can swing from vines. I even used a poor old lady as a weapon, and I've gained several strategic advantages by using my environment for my benefit. One of the neat things that stuck out for me too, guys, is the sprint gauge that you saw in Mortal Kombat 4. Gold for the Dreamcast is in the game, which is pretty neat. I inadvertently triggered that a couple times during some games when I was playing last weekend with friends and during some campaign story missions, but it's pretty neat to see that. I always enjoyed the sprint, and I thought it was a neat little touch that was in the Mortal Kombat games. Now let's talk about game modes, because that's a game review. That's what we're doing here. In Mortal Kombat X, you're going to find a story mode, which is very well done. I think it's a little bit over the top. It's not going to win any awards at all or anything like that this year, but it is a good cinematic title that you can play through interactive cutscenes, which is quite nice. You're going to see 1v1 ranked matches, which I'm not going to see for a very long time because my skill level is nowhere close to where it needs to be, as you can tell by my brilliantly done fatalities, where I just karate chop or do the old Austin Powers judo chop to the guys here, as you're about to see here. So eloquently, right to the thigh. But King of the Hill, Survivor, and Test Your Luck round out the game features that you will see in the game too. Another gameplay mode that piqued my interest was the Living Towers. Now, if you guys are unfamiliar with towers in Mortal Kombat, those are what you're going to see in your traditional Mortal Kombat games, where I believe you either worked your way up to Goro or Shang Tsung, depending on which version of Mortal Kombat you were playing. But there's a living version now where the conditions change every hour for you, which it's either there's going to be some player multiplier that you're going to play against the computer, or there's going to be something that's going to be different about the fight. You're not guaranteed to have the same Mortal Kombat experience every time you plug it in and play. So that's pretty neat, and I like that element of surprise that keeps you on your toes. But this is, you know, guys, no secret, it's a winning formula. Mortal Kombat, it's a standard game. It's a great fighting game if you're into it. This is the mother of all fighting games. This is where I think every fighting game spawned off of and tried to emulate and tried to be. So it's a great game in that instance. I bought it completely on a whim because I saw how much fun me and my friends were having with it when my other buddy Zach bought it. And I bought it on a whim and I said, man, this is going to be a good time, you know? So I enjoy it. The game is very neatly done. It's disturbing in some aspects because of the gruesomeness of Mortal Kombat. I feel like they took the gruesomeness and turned it up to 11. It almost feels like in this one, because I'm 25 years old and some of the stuff disturbs me to this point. But you know, it's Mortal Kombat, guys. You know what you're getting into. This game is certainly not for the little ones. It's rated M for mature for a good reason. Be cognizant about that when you're buying this game for somebody, or if you're playing it around kids, you just can't have it out in front of them, guys. It is a great title. Go ahead and pick this one up. It will be available on Xbox One, PS4, Xbox 360, PS3. I'm sure it's probably on Steam. You know, it's a great title, guys. I appreciate all the love and support you guys have been showing me. Make sure to hit that like button, sub to the channel here, so let me know what videos you want to see, guys. It's been an absolute pleasure to bring you guys this MKX video or Mortal Kombat 10, depending on what side of the aisle you're on. Thank you so much for watching, guys. My name is Music Major. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.